For a table that size, just one of these?
He's the rule maker.
Okay.
Yeah, don't talk to him. He doesn't know
Okay, I
crap.
just want to follow the rules.
So
wondering.
we have a team limit of 6 if you want to win our prizes. So if you have more than 6, you're still welcome to play. You just can't win. The top prize is $30 to the bar. This is third place.
Okay.
So you'll still go through everything just like
my
normal.
table that really wants to win that. Do I
Well,
just
then you
not
guys should-
participate?
You guys can either rotate one person out each round,
Okay,
or you can have one person not participate at all, or you can split into 2 teams. But
Okay.
I would say just join up with
Okay.
them.
I'll let him know.
Yeah, let them know. Yep, you betcha. And there's a spot on there to mark how many team members in it. Streaming. Let's go, guys. Main thing is that bunch of plants that need to get in the ground, and they're just sitting there staring at me, and I'm like, listen,
Yeah.
it takes me a little bit of gumption to get out and get that dirty and sweaty anyway.
I know.
Let alone when I'm not feeling it. So
I'm in the same boat. Timmy dug up and gave me a whole bunch of raspberries plants, and they're in it's like a big garbage can full of dirt. And I keep looking at it. It's like, oh, it's gonna take me 15 minutes.
it would be an hour project, so you can
It's on the strap, and it's not. Hey, bud.
How's it going? Good to see you. No, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Had to come in for some trivia.
No, I'm gonna get out.
We need to have a car.
Yeah, you can grab 4 of those and a pen. We'll have 4 rounds tonight. And we'll talk about all the details before we get going.
Really good. Been really good.
Had some new tenants moving in for our rental.
Oh, yeah. No, I think it was 3 minutes.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, our three guys moved out. They just needed some more space. We got some new tenants team. And they moved in and out like the same day. It was like 0 days of.
Yeah,
So that's good. You guys seem pretty good. Busy with okay, gotta advertise tours, we're very glad that that's
Yeah. How's your real estate so far?
I see it. Oh yeah, give us some Mike Fitness. Yeah. I think it's good. I mean, she's kind of taking a step back from action. It's going through high school.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Yeah.
So it's going really well. Actually, don't have to give me a credit for that. But yeah, she'll actually. I guess you're not seeing her. It's coming by a little later.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm not gonna be here very long, but I hope I get to see her. Yeah.
Yeah. She's actually resident. She looked like a tourist. Did some area. Research news for Sure. It's good.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. We just sit down with the party.
Yeah. No, fine. Yeah. Keep your decision. Yeah. Dude.
Music.
Yeah, we're a little rusty, but we're gonna give it a shot.
Okay. Well, as long as I get to make fun of you for your stupid answers. What a stupid answer. I feel all high and mighty because while I was doing these, I got to use Google the whole time.
What is White House MMA?
There you go.
Yeah.
The most exciting new patriotic experience. Playlists. And we did, I think since you've been here, we have all spots, but how many players you have on there too. So I got sick of that battle. No. Sure. Just Tim. Half time, just Tim has like 5 people on it. It's like so confusing. Hey, Mike. Can you kill the music?
Adam's like, no.
Welcome down to Cranky Sam, or at least I feel welcome here. Folks, we're going to start trivia in just a couple minutes. If you'd like to play along, come on up, grab 4 slips and a pen, and we'll get going here in just a couple minutes. Thanks for joining us on a Wednesday. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Oh, that's a night. That's
Just
like
mildly,
stuff of nightmare.
mildly fellatioed. It's beautiful. I'm gonna stick on stick.
That's cool, right?
You 4?
Yep, we'll have 4 rounds to it. She still looked at you, even though we
I know. I'm
discussed.
sorry. I'm sorry. I should
God, whoa! Oh, 4 tonight. I leaned pretty hard into pop culture tonight, so hopefully people will enjoy it a little bit.
Okay.
People really just don't seem to enjoy history and geography as much as I do.
That's what I like.
But, I mean, there's plenty of that, too.
Yeah.
Usually pop culture is maybe like 1 in 8 questions, so you only get 3 or 4 a night, and this is going to be more like a third of the questions. Oh, pick me, pick me. Can I have a cashmere clouds, please? Thank you.
How many?
4 of those, and then 1 of these pens here, you should be good to go.
You the mayor and the nanny.
So what's...
My kid goes to that school.
Oh, fun! Yeah, that's such good. Micah's such a great gal. Yeah. I was like, if you need me to sing maybe a song, I'll do it. Otherwise, I'm really busy, and ended up being like, and all sorts of stuff.
So fun.
We didn't really either until it started to come together, and we were kind of like, oh, this is gonna be kind of odd. Then after we were like, that was really good for what it was. Yeah. Yeah. No, we got to make some more spinning jokes and stuff. Yeah, it was really... I'm like talking to the parent of a kindergartner about a show that you were the man with the whorehouse in, you know.
You're not around here on Mondays, but we have a new special.
The chicken special.
The fried chicken. Oh my god.
Is it good? I have a slide
We have a
for
little
it.
bit of tweaking to do on it. Like Jen's home recipe.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Yeah, so it's good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, and those things always taste different at home than if you try to go to scale with them. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Is it just like 4 pieces and a side for something?
Yeah,
Or
so
is
it's a whole half chicken, and then a big old pile of mashed potatoes and brown gravy, and a big old pile of stuff.
what more could a boy want?
It's taken me 3 days to eat it.
See, I'm a white meat only boy, so
Okay. Yeah.
I'm like, ew, this chicken tastes too much like chicken.
Yeah. I think we need to split it. Actually, it's such a big meal. That we need to either, order the leg and the thigh.
Yep, if you have 4 of those right now, if you all want 4 rounds. I saw that. That's kind of fun. Mike was like, we're not doing the industry night anymore. And I was like, I thought we canceled that months ago. Because we took the slide off.
Yeah, I think some people secretively kept it like moving a little bit.
The button was still the machine or something. Alrighty, crew, last call to come grab 4 slips and a pen. Trivia is going to start in 1 minute. Usually it was chew last minute, they told me. Today, maybe people are prepared. Let's get this little shit show on the road here. If it's your first time down or it's been a while, check out those screens for the basics tonight. We're going to do 4 rounds of 10 questions each question worth 1 point, but you can star 1 round for double points. We'll talk about that in a second. We don't do any repeats, so please take notes. Prizes tonight: first place $30 drink card, second place $20, third place is a surprise prize, which tonight is this overly sized head accordion playing singer creature. Open your mouth and say ooh, I think is the title of it. And we have an even dumber prize for best team name, so come up with something silly if you'd like to win something even dumber than our friend here. We only have 3 rules, so please follow them. First of all, no cell phones out during rounds at all. Feel free to narc on your neighbors. Secondly, please keep your answers quiet, especially as the beer starts rolling. People start shouting out answers. Don't do that. And last and most importantly, remember, it is just trivia, so take a nice deep breath and relax. If you're a regular down here, we just started some new answer sheets, just to give you a heads up. And I ask you to put down the number of players you have. We have a 6-player maximum if you'd like to win our prizes, but if you have more than 6, you can still play. You just can't win. Also, you'll see that section at the top for a star in one of our 4 rounds. You can draw a big star in that space that will double the total points for that round, making it actually out of a total of possible 50 points if you're a math person. But all I'd say to you, if you need any other help, ask a buddy. We're going to dive right into round number 1 tonight. Round number 1 is going to be a random round. 10 random questions that I need specific answers for. And with that being said, let's dive right in. Here we go. Best known for playing Newman on Seinfeld, actor Wayne Knight also portrayed Dennis Nedry in what 1993 film? Folks, going to give you about 10 more seconds with this question, then we are going to move on. You will have 2 minutes at the end of the round to look over your answers, so if you need some more time, just take some notes. And again, you'll have 2 minutes at the end of the round, but we're moving on right now-ish. On to question number 2 in our random round. Though not the capital, Karachi is the largest city in what country? What country is Karachi? Karachi, huh? Huh? No? You're like, it's one of those ones. It's one of those ones. I'll give you a hint, it's one of the stands. But there's lots of those. All right, 10 seconds. Take some notes if you need to before we move on to round question number 3. Speaking of question 3, here we are. What was the name of the sign language using gorilla who was made famous by 2 National Geographic cover stories and a book about her kittens? Name that adorable little pumpkin pants. We don't shout out answers, especially when they're wrong, bro. Literally, only 3 rules, you just broke one of them. And seconds, take some notes if you need. Another question number 4 in our random round. What is the common name in the U.S. for the peppery leafy green known as rocket in the U.K.? Or roquette in French. Do you know that one? It's a spicy edible green. One of the spiciest of like slightly upscale salad mixes. 10 seconds. Question number 5 in our random round. Considered a one-hit wonder, what band topped the charts with 1998 with their song Closing Time?
Yeah.
I know, right? You're like, what else did they sing? And we're like, nothing that you would ever know. 10 seconds. Moving on to number 6 in random. Make sure to read the question. With just 66,000 people, what is the capital of the U.S. state with the lowest population? I tried to make a state capital question more interesting. First you got to know state, then you got capital. Real hard unless you know basic facts.
State has twice as many cattle as people. I think you found that
Probably
one.
the same one.
Yeah.
10 seconds. Okay, you'll have 2 minutes at the end, so take some notes if you need to. Question number 7 in random, nominated by President George Washington in 1789. John Jay was the first person to hold what federal leadership position? What's that called? It's embarrassing. I can't remember what the... Oh, there it is, yeah. Remember, folks, this is trivia, so be as specific as you possibly can. 10 seconds. Question number 8. Set against the wild moors of Yorkshire, what book, Emily Bronte's only novel, tracks the love story between Catherine Earnshaw and the orphan and dead sexy Heathcliff? 10 seconds. Here's some 5th grade biology. In insects, what is the middle of the 3 main body divisions to which all 6 legs and any wings that might be involved are attached? Hands down, one of the easiest rounds I think I've ever done. I think people won't know the closing time band. And maybe not the capital or Karachi question.
Okay.
But unless everything else is like pretty much first round of Jeopardy at most challenging. Not saying you have to know all that because it's just trivia, it doesn't matter, but 10 seconds. And finally, last but not least, one of the only sports ball questions you're going to get, so enjoy it. Doesn't even involve a ball. The NHL's original 6 comprised of the Bruins, Blackhawks, Red Wings, Rangers, and what 2 Canadian teams? You need to name both teams to get the point. Upside down right there for me, brother. Exactly.
Right here.
Right upside down. Right. Oh, yeah. Sorry, this should have looked over.
Leave me straight, Reed. Jesus.
I know. It's because I'm an asshole.
Yeah, you are.
It's part of my chart.
It sure is.
Seconds. So it's something to see the staff when they're work down by work.
Yeah, I know.
You're like, oh, they are just lovely looking young ladies, aren't they? Alrighty, crew, just like that, round number 1 is done. Remember, you can use your star to double the points on this round, or you can save it for our next 3 rounds. Your 2 minutes to look over your answers for accuracy and legibility, please. Please have somebody else look at it and see if they can read everything. Let's get those turned in upside down in front of the computer.
It takes me for an ever to drink.
For you?
Wait, there's perfect. Can't fix them. minute down, only 1 minute left. Get all your slips turned in, please. Last call for all slips, please. Last call. Alrighty, friends, I'll get all these checked as quickly as possible. We'll find out those answers, move right along to round number 2. Also, just a heads up, if you're a trivia buff and free this Friday, the amazing local rover groups is putting on the Trivia Showdown, $1,000 cash prize. There is still slots available, I believe. Should be a good time for the nerdiest of the nerds to come down and shake their nerddom.
No, but I got the dressing.
I know, he was actually just addressing, and I was like, oh, they must be still working on it.
They didn't bring you your salad.
I got the dressing.
You're like, thanks. Can we keep moving forward, please, as a team?
That's okay. I got a beet salad the other day with no beets in it.
I know every so often, like, I just appreciate any meal we get after working, but I'm like, I really hope you guys don't serve the guests these like rock hard avocados or something like, oh, this is bad. What's going on?
Been driving me to ask. I need to see her. You may or may not remember me from last night. I was like, hold on, because I only looked at this one last night, and now I'm like, now I actually have to look at it.
Give them all a little look there. I don't know.
Right?
I don't know if I can help. I'm in the middle of a mess here, but happy to help you out however we need, okay?
Thank you.
You betcha.
Very
No worries, yep. Yeah.
Can we hop in?
Yeah, you're more than welcome. Just grab a sheet. We just finished round 1, but
Okay, how many sheets?
you can grab 3 of them. Now we'll have 3 rounds after that. More than welcome to join us. The more the nerdier, as far as we're concerned.
Love it.
I also like that it was later the tiniest salad in the world. Like, it's not, I can't imagine how long it took them to put that together, especially if it's not even pre-dressed.
Yeah.
We're going to do 4 rounds tonight, so you can grab as many extras as you need there. There's pens in there hypothetically. I know they said to put it in a opaque container. It's like, well, that's going to confuse all of us, isn't it? I mean, I'm tall enough to see into it, but Thank you for your patience. We have 23 teams tonight, which means 230 answers for me to check. But we got them all done. We're diving into those answers for round number 1. Almost everybody got this first one, which was kind of the point. But that was from Jurassic Park. Oh, Nedry, we're so glad when you die. Karachi is the biggest city. Islamabad is the capital. That is Pakistan. Pakistan. The sweetest little, best little girl in the world was Little Miss Coco. Her actual name is Hamabiko. But Coco is what you're looking for. That peppery leafy green known as rocket in UK rocket is arugula. Arugula. Closing Time was sung by Semisonic. Semisonic was the name of the band. Obviously, number 6 was a little tricksy. It's got 2 questions in one. You have to know which is the lowest population state, then its capital. That answer, though, is Cheyenne, Wyoming, by quite a bit. Quite a bit. All right, I told you to be specific on this, and I stood by that. You had to have Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. If you just put Chief Justice or member of Supreme Court, I did not take it. You guys, we're in anal retentive land now. Let's be specific, okay? Usually I'm nice on the first round, but these questions were pretty easy in general. So I decided to be a dick in scoring. It's part of my charm. It's part of my obnoxious charm. All Catherine and Heathcliff are stumbling around in Wuthering Heights. And the best part is, you know, they both stink so much. Hauling water, that would be such a nightmare. A lot of folks said abdomen. That could refer to almost any creature in insects, and specifically the thorax. Thorax. You went thorax. And finally, the original 6 in the hockey world, which I can't even tell you how few shits I could personally give. But it's kind of a random fun question. The 2 Canuck teams that were on there were Montreal Canadiens, Canadiens, and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Those are the 06. They played for the first 20 years of the NHL before an expansion. So let's check your scores after 1 round, see how you did. A few teams used their star. Menace to Society. It's hip, it's urban, it's 90s reference, it's booze involved. I'm afraid they might do well as well, but I think they'll see it. Good, that guy likes it too. You are warned if you sit near me, I'll just talk at you, right? You have been warned if you sit near me, I'll just talk at you, right? I don't need anything back from you. Here we are at the top of the list, folks. 2 teams got 9 out of 10 and used their star, beat up Ballet Flats and CSBH, which is actually the staff here. Yes, they are multi-talented and drop-dead gorgeous. Also, so they are tied for first, tied for second/third is Lost in Space and Menace to Sobriety. But 3 other teams up there had a 9 out of 10 score as well. So it's going to keep things kind of interesting. My favorite team name of the night, I went back and forth. I really do like Menace to Sobriety. Where's Menace to Sobriety at? I have a special prize for you. Ladies and gentlemen, on VHS, it is the world's greatest train ride videos, Canada edition. And let me just say, experience the breathtaking excitement of authentic train travel. That is yours. Good luck finding a VHS player. Alrighty, crew, shake it off. If you have a rough round, they got 3 more chances here. Our next round's going to be Today in History, May 27th. I'm going to ask you 10 questions about things that happened on May 27th. I'll give you the year. You give me the answer. This is kind of how trivia works. I don't know what else I could say. Except for, get your poop in a group. Remember to use the star if you need to. Make sure your team name is at the top. And let's go for question number 1 in round 2 on whatever today is. What is it? May 27th, 1199. John was crowned King of England after the death of his brother, who was known by what feline-allied nickname? Give me his full nickname, please. Remember, it's trivia. Seconds. Take some notes if you need to. Question number 2 on today's date, 1660, ending the Second Northern War, which I'm sure we all studied in depth. Denmark signed the Treaty of Copenhagen with what neighboring country directly to its northeast? Name that country directly to the northeast of Denmark. Seconds. Question number 3, usually ask for specifics. I'll just take the last name on this one. But what American shipping and railroad magnate, the great-great-great-grandfather of TV host Anderson Cooper, was born in New York City, 1794 on today's date? Again, just the last name is acceptable. You want to give me his nickname to feel like a badass, you can. And just need the last name of this magnate. 10 seconds. Question number 4, on this date in 1907, it was announced what bacterial disease known as the Black Death broke out in San Francisco. What is the official term for the disease also known as Black Death? And it's trivia, so be free specific. Ten seconds. Question number 5 on today's date, May 27, 1922. Known for playing what traitorous white wizard in the Lord of the Rings movies, English actor Christopher Lee was born in London Town. Yeah. What Kramer's White Wizard is the question. 10 seconds. Okay, if you can't stop and reread and you interrupt me, girl, we're going to have some problems, okay? So I'm really busy reading shit. Moving on to question number 6. On today's date, 1940, during World War II's famous Operation Dynamo, British and Allied forces began the evacuation of thousands of soldiers near what French port city? Please keep your guesses quiet. Ten seconds. Just write false. It's fine. Question number 7, moving all the way up to 1994. What comedian, the first African American to have his own nationally syndicated late night program, recorded the final episode of his eponymous show? Name that comedian. 1994. You know this one. The only black person to ever run a late night show? Do you know? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Okay. I like you just say yes, and then you don't say what the answer is, so I can't trust you. That's 10 seconds. Just 3 more in our May 27th round. Here's question number 8. In 1999, the International Criminal Tribunal for what former country indicted its former president Slobodan Milosevic for war crimes and crimes against humanity committed in Kosovo? What former country did Slobodan Milosevic was the former president of in 99? Seconds. We'll still have 2 minutes at the end if you want to take some notes. Question number 9, 2006. Set during the aftermath of the Spanish Civil War, what dark fantasy film written and directed by Guillermo del Toro debuted at Cannes? Or excuse me, Cannes. Cannes. Ten seconds. And finally, question number 10. Just last year, after already censoring transgender and queer references in February, the U.S. National Park Service quietly removed all references to bisexual people from what national monument? Site of a civil rights riot led by LGBTQ plus people. What is the name of that national monuments.
Like they went back and they're like, we should take Bai out of that too. You know, we should take Bai out of that too. It's just, they already took out all the good stuff. And then they're like, oh. Nothing like straight washing history. Thank you, darling.
10 seconds.
She's one of our regulars. Nerdy scientist girl. She's so fun. Every time she misses stuff, she's like, I should get another lab board. I'm like, I really should.
Alrighty, folks, just like that, round number 2 is done. You have 2 minutes from right now to check your answers for accuracy and legibility. Then turn it upside down in front of the computer.
Points for getting the Latin names for the plague outbreak on the 4th question, like the actual bacterial name.
But here's the thing: I didn't ask what bacteria it was. I asked the disease it
I also
causes.
put that name. I also put that down. Just
No,
seeing if I
but
get
if you want to
extra-
feel sexy with it, I support that. That's right up here, buddy. Thank you. Chris is back. Oh, right there for you, bud. Thank you. Oh, great. That's okay. I'll add it in. You'll just join the team. It's okay.
We start ours again just because we're doing it.
Well, thanks for making things problematic for me. You make me do extra math, sir.
All right, just 30 seconds left. Get all those slips up, please. 30-second call.
Enjoy.
Oh, thank you. I sure will.
Folks, so get these scored as quickly as possible. Find out those answers. Move right along to round number 3. Thanks again for coming down to Cranky Sam on a Wednesday.
By the way, I rarely advertise for outside of the bar. These folks are so sweet at their little Rotary Club, and they take a bunch of foster care kids.
Yeah.
So like Suckerwood and ride the Hiawatha Trail, and they stay at that like water park place.
Yeah.
Take them for 2 days and just give them like all the fun.
That's great.
And I'm like, oh fuck, that makes me tear up. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Trivial Pursuits, a new team, Trivial Pursuits. Would you like to come up here, please?
Any trivia pursuits? Would you like to add anything to any of your answers? Just to cover it real quick. I want to be as specific as possible. If not, it's absolutely fine. I just wanted to give you guys an option. I'll say something number 4. That's the question. Okay. Yep, you betcha. You betcha. These new teams didn't see me be hard for the people in the first round to be very specific. So I'm going to give them one chance. Then that's effing it. Have a good night now.
Alrighty, crew, thanks again for your patience. Let's check those answers to round number 2. For some of you, this was a challenge. For any of our regulars, you might have noticed I was kind of being nice this week. I don't know, the rainy weather made me be less of a dick. But if you still have problems, you wouldn't like me when I'm sober on a regular day. Question numero uno, that feline-like nickname for John's older brother in the 1200s, Richard the Lionheart. Lionheart. Lionhearted, kill, Leon. Anybody on there? If you look at a map of Denmark and look just to the right, Sweden is there. Close enough to be connected by a train over the ocean to Malmo, the Ohio of Europe. Question number, well, I think Ohio sucks, but that's up to you to decide. That American shipping and railroad magnate was Cornelius the Commodore Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's what we're looking for, yes. That gorgeous silver fox is a Vanderbilt as well. Talk about the sugar daddy. Not the one I deserve, but the one I need right now, you know? Couple people put down the actual bacteria that causes it. I was looking for the disease as bubonic plague. You have to have the bubonic on there to get in on it. Which fucked up all their... Yeah, I know! Not an idiot! I took a fair few spellings of these, except for the ones that were completely wrong. The traitorous white wizard in the Lord of the Rings moves is Saruman. Saruman. WW2, a lot of people named random French cities. They might be nearby the city we're looking for, but we're looking for a very specific one. That was Dunkirk, or Dunkirk. If you see the French, they put a Q-U-E on the end, because they have to spell things weird, because otherwise they're boring. That was Dunkirk. Lots of guesses here, from Bill Cosby to Steve Harvey. 1994, Bill wasn't a bad guess. Would have aged even more poorly, but we're looking for Arsenio Hall, bitches. Arsenio. Slobodan Milosevic was a complete horrible asset in Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia was the former country we were looking for. Some good guesses. At least most of the answers were former countries, so I'll give you guys that credit. Aftermath of the Civil War, my favorite was the team that put, what was it, Avengers Spanish Civil War. Not quite what we were going for, but Guillermo del Toro did Pan's Labyrinth, you might remember. And finally, at a national monument that specifically celebrated queer and especially transgender people fighting for their rights, they took all that information off to say what? It was just a pleasant hangout? I have no idea what they left. That was the Stonewall Inn in New York. That's cool. I'm sure we'll find better history somewhere. No, we're fucked. Oh, we're so fucked, y'all. All right, let's check your answers to round number 2 and see how you did. After 2 rounds tonight. Remember, if you want to, you can just imagine that this list starts with the highest points. And don't even look at the scores. And here we are at the top with Mbiyamba Jombase with 28 points, tied with the staff, who also have 28. Tied for second place is GHTC and beat up Ballet Flats. And right there in third, in a gorgeous third, is 50 Shades of Gandalf the Grey. Guess what? They got the Saruman question right, too. Shocker. Might have a question here, folks. Otherwise, we're going to dive right into round number 3. What's going to do for you? Did you turn it in right here? Do you want to look through here and see if it, like, maybe got lost in there? Oh, no, you're okay. How about you guys?
Oh, no, we're good. Our name is Mbiyamba Jones.
Mbiyamba Jones.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I thought it might be a cool, like, Mbiyamba Jones. I assumed it was Indiana Jones somehow, but I couldn't figure it out. I don't think I lost one if there's not one on the floor. But if you can track it down, I'm happy to put it in for you, okay? I'm just going to keep rolling if that's all right with you. Oh. Oh my God, I just skipped it. Great, I'll put it in there. Long. Gotcha.
Thank you, sorry.
Well, then I have something for you in this round that you'll enjoy. Alrighty, crew, we're going to switch over to a audio round, an audio-only round. I went to, even though they're for movies, I just looked up Rotten Tomatoes, top 50 TV shows that defined the 2000s. That means TV shows that were popular from the year 2000 to the year 2009. And I'm going to play you their TV theme song. I need you to name the show. I will just point out before I do this, this was the popular time when they kind of stopped doing that good shows did, because they could add, 2 or 3 more minutes of content to their show. So I had to be kind of selective about what defined ones that we're working with here. But let me go ahead and hop up to it here. Again, folks, this is going to be a little clunkier because I won't necessarily play through, but I'll play through for about 40 seconds or so, and then kind of move right on to the next one. So be ready. Take some notes if you can. I just need you to name the TV show that these themes come from. We're going to start it off with the hardest one in the round, I guarantee. A show that didn't affect us at all during the aughts.
Do the protein bowl with the chicken, please.
All right, folks, moving on to question number 2 in just a few seconds. Make your guesses as well as you can.
Chicken thigh.
The bowl chicken, please. Oh, don't you dart me. I'm not
Sausage.
poor. No, thank you.
Let's move on to question number 2. Name the 2000s, or at least popular during the 2000s TV show. Don't shout anything out, please. We'll say, looking at you, trouble causers, and there's poor bastard at the end who thinks he needs to shout all the way to you, which means everyone can hear you. This number 2, we're not going to replay it. Moving into question number 3. All right, 10 seconds. Make your guess. Name the TV show that was popular in the 2000s. Might have gone a little before or after, but. And we're going to move on to question number 4. Here's question number 4. People that jump excitedly to this, I'm like, I'm glad you're my people. Seconds. Here is number 5. Name the song. Name the show. Seconds. Moving on to question number 6. Ten seconds. Moving on to question number 7. Oh, and actually, hold on, before I play this, I'll give you a bonus point if you know who composed this theme. Name the show. You have to name the show first, and if you know the composer, you can get an extra point just because I think it's interesting.
Judge me. I don't know. Okay, whatever. I thought of one. Oh, I thought of one.
Thank you for shouting in my face.
10 seconds. Sorry, they're trying to overshadow each other here. So we're going to move on to question number 8. Here's question number 8. You know what, for shits, you get an extra point, you know, put this song together too. Question number 8, again, you're going to get a bonus point if you know who wrote this song. Performed it or what have you. Moving on to question number 9, just 2 more. Name the TV show. Yes, yeah. 10 seconds-ish. And finally, question number 10, this isn't the version that played on TV. You'll get it if you know it. Be specific. And I'll let this one play out for a bit as we move in. Are you new here? It's okay. Yeah. He's still in training. He's still in training, you guys. That's fine. 10 seconds, y'all. It's just like that, round number 3 is done. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, no, you're okay. Minute 45 from right now. You know, that slips up for me.
Fucking not time.
Wait, you were like, we're 8?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you poor unfortunate soul. I actually do like when people don't guess. They're just like, that's all we got. And I'm like, great. I'm like, great. I appreciate that. I got it.
I'm like, well, I have to try. Even if I'm definitely wrong, I'm still gonna write something. I ain't no quitter.
Oh, I love them.
They get it?
Yeah, well, they knew the last one and they like wrote the correct name for it.
I love that so
Because beyond that, it became different towns and different situations.
Yes,
and they all had different themes, right?
1 minute down, 1 minute to go.
It's about to get so crazy stormy. I just heard 2 rounds of thunder. And my knees hurt.
I took knees accident.
My knees tell the weather.
Just buy some extra reading glasses and put them in here. Well, it's just so dark in here. Like, this lighting is, like, not clear.
I can't see it.
Exactly.
Especially because it's blue. But I also need glasses. I wear them usually. Sometimes, not always. Only when I'm getting migraines.
right, folks, this is your last chance to use your star before our final round. Last call for slips, please. Last call for slips for round number 3.
Oh, it's raining.
1, 2, 3. They got 4 wrong, but they got 1 right, so that's 7. Sorry, it's had to be like they got 4 wrong, but they got a bonus point, so. So that means they got 7 out of 10.
It's boring. It's boring. Nothing.
God, my car's gonna be such a mess. Hey, come here. I'm literally right out front, right there in the gold, whatever. Yeah. You can roll him up and chirp it. Dewey's in there, but he'll love to see you. Thank you so much.
I remember the wrong way today because I knew the storm was coming.
I didn't even think about it. Hold on. 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 8. Dewey probably didn't even hop up, did he?
He did. He came up. He was in the back skillet, and I came in. And was like,
Oh, did he give 1 roof?
no, he gave me a few.
Oh, okay. That's at least a good sign.
He was a very good boy. Probably a little spooked.
That's okay.
Good view of the lightning.
He doesn't seem to mind storms that much,
Well,
but
that's good. He has some dogs that just.
but he was probably asleep in the back of the car, started gushing on his face.
Yeah.
He probably didn't roll up the back window, could you?
Do you want the back one open?
The whole back? There's like a back window in it. It's fine. He'll be fine.
I got all your back front.
I love that. Thank you so much, and I thank you for getting wet. I like to make you wet.
I have that effect on people.
One of my
Wetness is appreciated. Actually, it feels really nice out there, to be honest. It's like not cold rain, it's like warm rain.
oh yeah.
Oh, it's so nice. It's like a summer storm. It feels good.
Gosh, almost there.
I think I'm gonna get out of here. Well, have a good night.
Thank you. You too, sweetie.
Go get hammered at home.
Oh,
Store.
I will.
Good night.
Yes.
I've been.
Oh, no,
I don't want
okay.
to distract you. Too busy.
Oh, no, okay. I'm literally just finished that. So I just have changeover time. I honestly, I didn't sleep like at all the last week. But I finally got into my last cycle. I have no idea. But I finally got into like a good cycle last couple nights. But I was getting like an hour and a half a night, which made me just worthless during the day. And like,
What happened? You're
what's up?
moving.
No. Okay, we have to talk about. Okay, we're talking about this after, and I love this. Alrighty, all again. Thank you for your patience. Let's check those answers to round numero tres. Some folks used their stars, some people did not.
one, biggest shocker tonight is The Office. Funny fact, I've never actually watched The Office, UK or American, but I was traveling overseas helping poor people during that time. This sauce little mix of the song is Sex and the City. I did accept one Sex in the City, but girl, get your bitch together. Girl, get all your bitch up together, because you embarrassing me. This Wild Acoustic song, talking 2,000 shows, but according to me, that's 30 Rock. 30 Rock. Jump off a cliff, please stop and just watch this show. It almost makes you believe that things could work out. The West Wing, the West Wing. Here's number 5. Also another show I never really watched, but I like how they got one of the gayest men in all of show business to play a straight womanizer. It's called How I Met Your Mother. Number 6, at least for the first iteration that was in the odds. The next one came a little bit later. Lots of folks know this one. That is Arrested Development. This show's kind of funny. I decided to give you a bonus point if you knew the composer either way, but three different teams knew the composer but not the show, which is so odd to me, but that's fine. This is some little show in the odds called Desperate Housewives, composed by Danny Elfman. Danny, a crowd favorite. This show, a lot of people knew that nobody knew whose song they borrowed for this show, but this is Mad Men. Song's actually by RJD2. If you're into some mild obscure West Coast hip hop. I think only 2 teams got this one, which makes me feel like you guys aren't nerdy enough for me. Makes me feel like I'm a little lost in the world. We'll go to where it gets crazy here. This was the 04 to 07 Battlestar Galactica. Don't blame me, I voted for Roslyn. And finally, number 10, this one got a little caustic because there are some options. One team put it down perfectly, other teams got it completely correct, other people got it wrong, unfortunately, knew the thing. This is CSI Crime Scene Investigators, the original one, which is later changed to CSI Las Vegas. So if you just put CSI, I took it. If you put CSI Crime Scene Investigators, I took it. If you put CSI Las Vegas, I took it. But if you put CSI Miami, it's a completely different song by The Who. I need you to get your shit together. You're embarrassing me. Alrighty, let's jump over to those scores, see where we're sitting after 3 rounds. If you're looking at these scores and you see your team name and it doesn't have a bold score next to it, means you haven't used your star yet. So go ahead and automatically star. I will not automatically star you. So circle that star, draw a big star on it right now so you can tell me your points for our final round. And I missed the Bob Lobs earlier. They should have been up in that peak earlier, but I missed the step here. Currently in first place with 35 points is Kodos, Friends with Benefits. Second place is the Bob Lobs with 34. And tied, and the sexy three-way tie for third is the, it's supposed to be like Indiana Jones, Imbiamba Jones with 33 points. The staff here, CSPH and Beat Up Ballet Flats all tied for third. Folks, it's going to come down to our final round tonight, which usually is some kind of fun wordplay, but I've been leaning away from that recently. I did promise when this 2-week war started with Iran, now 4 months ago, that I would do an Iran round every week. I backed off of that, but let's get back into it because we had new strikes in Iran. So I'm going to ask you about things that essentially involve the word strike. It's pretty random. Don't panic. I'll be honest, only the first one is actually about a labor strike. The rest are other kinds of strikes. And there is no sports ball, in case you finally got it up slightly without calling hymns about this round. Let's go straight into our strike round. Question number 1. One of the most consequential strikes in the U.S. history, the massive Pullman strike of 1894 crippled what industry for 2 months until it was broken up by over 10,000 federal troops? Give me the very mildly specific but generally general business or industry that was ruined by the Pullman strikes. Pullman is your real clue if you know what they were doing back in the day. Seconds. This is round number 2 in our strike round. Strike Force 5 was a limited series podcast launched in 2023 by 5 major late night talk show hosts: Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, Seth Meyers, Stephen Colbert, and what premium network hosts are part of Strike Force 5? Seconds. And take notes, you still have 2 minutes at the end. Speaking of strike, let's move on to question number 3. Montana's first major gold strike was on Grasshopper Creek in the southwest part of the territory, holding what town, the territory's first capital? If you're new to the state, you're more than welcome, but you definitely raised our rent a lot. So this is a fuck you to you. What town was Montana's first territorial capital? 10 seconds. Question number 4, our strikes round. Question 4 in the Empire Strikes Back. Luke Skywalker meets Yoda on what swamp-covered planet? Also the name of the system that planet is located in.
Oh, bitch, if it could all be Star Wars, I'd be a happy camper. But not the prequels. That's more your style. Oh, bitch, I can tell. I can tell by your age. No! We'll talk later. By the bike racks!
I should probably mention at this point, spelling does not matter, but it does need to be phonetically correct. 10 seconds. Question number 5 in our strikes round, all about Iran. What 1990 hit song contains the lyrics, "Don't just stand there, let's get to it. Strike a pose, there's nothing to it." Let's not use hand signals right now because that might give clues to other teams. You fucking nightmare table of youths. Swear to God, we can't handle the kids these days. Prequels over sequels, my ass. Just give me the title of the song. I don't need to know who it's by. In 10 seconds, just need the name of the song. Question number 6. Kind of a real trivia question all of a sudden after all this pop culture. In 1968, what Latino American founder of the United Farm Workers held a 25-day hunger strike, see what I did there, to advocate for fair wages and working conditions for agricultural laborers? Who was the most best-known founder of the United Farm Workers? Here's a hint. He wasn't pearly white racially. Ten seconds. Question number 7, just 4 more questions in regular trivia tonight. What term, remember the category by the way, what term meaning the lowering of the ensign flag of a ship or garrison is a universally recognized indication of surrender? It's a 3-word term. Remember the category. Three-word term, remember the category. Ten seconds. Question number 8, get my band nerds up in this business. German for bell play. What percussion instrument features a row of tuned metal bars that are player strikes with mallets? Again, it doesn't need to be spelled correctly, but it needs to be clear and phonetically 10 seconds. You'll have 2 minutes in the end, so take some notes if you need to. Question number 9. The Japanese strike on Pearl Harbor occurred on what date, which will live in infamy? I need the month, day, and year. Month, day, and year. You're looking for that infamous date with the day, month, and year. 10 seconds. And finally, people like sports ball trivia, so here's the final one. It's the biggest, heaviest ball of all the sports balls. A perfect 300 game of bowling involves how many strikes in a row?
So bad. I'll read for you. No, it's okay. We're done now. I got 2 minutes before we're supposed to be done.
Ten seconds.
I'll take the last thing. It's fine.
All right, folks, your 2 minutes starting right now while I go pee to turn your slips upside down in front of the computer.
Get out of my way, I'm urinating.
You have 15 seconds. Get all those slips in. Remember, this is your last chance to use a star. If you haven't done it, you can come up and tell me that you forgot. This is our last call for slips, though.
Thanks, Sam.
We'll score these up and move right on again. If you're a trivia fanatic and want to put together a team, it's for a really awesome organization, and you might make $1,000 for first prize. It's coming up this Friday. Check out the screen.
Oh, it's taking me forever. Too early? No, you're super late. 10 points off.
Okay. I just took this pen off the table for some reason, and then I felt really awkward.
You're like, excuse me, I'm still in your effing pen. You guys are done now. I've decided. Can't get fuse on it. So there's 6. 6.
Folks, we have a new Monday special. It's fried chicken Mondays. The owner's old family recipe for some hot, wet, chunky chicken. Get on down here. It's going to be every Monday down here in Cranky's.
Oh.
I have to say, you're killing it tonight.
Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Sir,
Is this for third place?
isn't it beautiful?
It is. God, I want that so bad.
Why?
You
It's,
could probably
it's
slow
so.
down a little bit. Oh yeah.
Oh, hollow this out. Dude, if you could fit in there, please. You need it.
That's probably the best you're doing.
You need it. You need it, baby. I believe in you. What's that?
Have you posted that thing before?
I've done it since it started.
Oh yeah,
last
and you
4
write
years.
them every year for it?
Yeah.
How many rounds did?
It's 5, but I'll tell you, like, it is so stressful because here I can be like, oh, I did that one kind of wrong, la 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 la. But I already have
fucking ultra hard too.
quite a bit harder than tonight, but not much harder than our average nights.
I would have thought it was gonna be like a 10-round thing.
That's just time, right? Like,
Yeah, that's true.
just takes too long.
It's not very-
Thank you. No, it's actually a lot of fun, and because they're supposed to be there for fun, but when $100 is on the line or $1,000 on the line,
People get nitpicky.
so that means that every question can only have one clue. I put in on this date for half of them or something,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
to make
just make
sure
it
that
crystal clear.
yeah. Because otherwise, I've never had anybody come up to me there, but I don't have time for it either. Stuff like 50 teams, they usually come down. Yeah. Oh, his parents are dying, so he's been traveling down to Arizona to hold their hands as they puke and shit themselves to death. Yeah. Alrighty, folks, if the Trivial Pursuits or the Three Musketeers are still here, please come talk to me. I have a single answer sheet with no name, which back in my school days would give you 0. But if the Trivial Pursuits or the Three Musketeers are here, just tell me you're here and we'll be okay. Are you here? Who are you?
Suits. I can read our history.
Okay. That would be that
That's
one, right?
definitely us.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay. I promised him I wouldn't tell anybody. It was the Trivial Pursuits. Oh. It's just like kindergarten, folks. Put your name at the top. No, we're doing fine. Alrighty. Folks, we are super close to finding out
How you doing in round number 4 and see who's going to win trivia tonight. I can tell you right now, we will need a tiebreaker for second and third. If you're that second or third team, come up and grab an extra sheet. Well, let's get those answers and see where we're sitting.
Where? Second or third? No, I don't think it's you guys. No, it's all legitimate people. You guys dropped to like 7th or 6th. People that didn't use their star used their star.
Alrighty, kids, let's dive in here. Question number 1. The Pullman strike was over Pullman car service, which was the railroads. They shut down essentially all the railroads west of Detroit for 2 months. That's going to fuck up a new little expanded country that doesn't have highways yet. Looking for rail travel, railroad, anything involving rail. Lots of folks guessed like Jon Stewart. Other folks that Premium Network host, though he doesn't host that much. John Oliver. John Oliver is the 5th weirdly white man. A white man who wears a suit like the rest of them. Because late night is on its way out for good reason, I think, in a lot of ways. But here we go. Montana's first major gold strike is on Grasshopper Creek, southwest part of the country. Some people said Virginia City. That's the first state capital, Bannock, Montana. Currently a little ghost town outside of Dillon is the first territorial capital. The amount of nerds in this room and who spelled it perfectly correct, I really appreciate. Dagobah. And again, that is the name of both the system and the planet, in case you want to be anal retentive about it, because I looked that shit up. Because I'm anal retentive about it. Don't just stand there, let's get to it, strike a pose, there's nothing to it. Vogue. That's Vogue by Madonna. It ain't her first appropriation of gay culture, and it will not be her last. But boy, did she jump on that business. Here's the funny part. A couple of people said Che Chavez. Whatever, Cesar Chavez. Caesar. I took just Chavez, but if you put a different Chavez, I couldn't take it. Some of you really struggle with this one, and some of you remember the category. Some people like bring down the flags. It's called striking the colors. Specifically, it is the colors that are struck when you're giving up all hope. Lots of people put xylophone on this. Xylophones are usually made of wood, I think. A and B, that is not what German would translate to bell play. Das ist eine Glockenspiel, ja? Glockenbienen and Spielenbienen. Das ist eine Glockenspiel, which must be struck with mallets. I like the amount of fighting. This question was crossed out like 3 times on almost everybody's sheet, except for people that just knew it. So if you were the person, instead of December 11th, you were like, it has to be the 7th. That's December 7, 1941 is the date that will live in infamy. And just to be honest, yes, I was watching that shitty movie Pearl Harbor while I was putting together this last round. Pearl Harbor sucks, but I love you. Alright, we all know there's 10 frames in bowling, but there's some bonus at the end. A perfect 300 game involves getting a 10 strikes in a row and then 2 more in the bonus rounds for 12 strikes. Before we check those answers, folks, I know it's tight times for all of you, especially for us random don't have real jobs, so they can spend 12 hours plus putting together trivia for you nerd holes. I like all the cheap-ass youth for taking off instantly. They're like, we're not going to tip that fucker. That's fine. That's fine. Just run away, youths. But again, this does take me 10 to 12 hours at least to put together. Double-checking answers, doing plenty of research for you. Working on the Splendor. If you want to throw a couple bucks in there, I sure would appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Oh my God, the youths actually paid up a bit. Except for the guy with terrible taste. Fucking prequels. All right. Let's check those final scores. Again, if you were in second or third place, I'm going to need you to come on up to get a sheet of paper for a tiebreaker. Here's our final scores for the night. Top Coco's Friends with Benefits and rocking in with the 44 points, taking first place tonight. The Bob Loblobs is tied with Textual Healing, so just grab an extra sheet and you can go back to your table. So are you Textual Healing?
No, we got first.
Oh, we got first, so you can fuck yourself. Where's Textual Healing? You guys are Textual Healing? Great. We're inside between $20 at the bar or this beautiful blowjob statue of an accordion player. Have a good one.
Are you coming on Friday? I'll keep you in mind. Not that I'll cheat, but I will keep you in mind.
Thanks, you guys. Have a good night. Here is our tiebreaker question. If it catches up to... Oh, I did this wrong. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, gosh. Sorry. Here is our tiebreaker question. Over the week of Operation Dynamo, how many Allied soldiers were rescued from the beaches of Dunkirk? The movie makes it seem like it was a night or two. It's actually a full week of operations. How many soldiers, Allied soldiers, got off the beaches outside of Dunkirk or Dunkerque in the French pronunciation? Closest, above or below, yep. Here's a picture of a few of them.
You guessed the same as them.
Oh, I did.
Very off.
Very off.
By orders of magnitude.
Oh, is it really?
So we're still looking for one more answer to come back. The Textual Healing came in with a guess.
Times 10. So that makes more sense.
Which I was surprised by. They thought they might just get this much.
Oh, yeah.
And then they were like, oh, fuck, it's still safe. We're still doing it. Just do it. Throw it in. We're doing it.
See you Friday.
Good.
So we have two guesses. Textual Healing guessed 30,000 troops over a week. Bob Loblaw guessed 150,000. You really think they can handle that shit? Because here's the answer. 338,226 Allied troops were rescued from that frickin' beach. Which means you get this nightmare to live in your home. And you guys got $20 at the bar. Congratulations.
Good guessing. Were you the one that were like, it's too high? Okay. Who thought it was too high?
I thought it was higher.
No?
And then I said we could throw it, put one, and get the statue.
Because of the statue.
Oh, yeah, but we don't. We don't do, like, it's not Price is Right. Sort of as close as the actual answer. Oh, yeah. They didn't plan on that, but can I tell you, this guy ran up with such joy to get that disgusting piece of nightmare. So you threw it. You knew there was way more. You threw it to get the statue. It's cool. It's cool.
Everybody, thank you so much for coming down. We're down here every Wednesday night. If this boggles your brain too much, we do bingo down here on Tuesdays. $200 to $500 a pot, depending on how the night's going. So get your butts down here on a Tuesday if you want to play some bingo.
I thought hardwoods meant debts too.
Good. It's a little quiet.
Bye.
Yes.
Those
I did keep some people out.
Yeah.
Do you know how to work the music? No, you can take over jams so I can shut this off. This is your perfect opportunity to put on whatever the fuck you want, I would say.